forget it.
Well, he was squeezing me one night while the moon was shining bright, and I knew I was under a spell. Then he was gazing in my eyes, and I was breathing pretty fast, and my cowboy, he let out a great big yell. Then he started to yodel, well, the parson said, will you promise always to be true? And my cowboy smiled and gently cleared his throat. Then he started to yodel, adelay, yodelay, odelay, yodelay, odelay, adelay, yodelay, odelay, yodelay, yodelay, adelay, yodelay, odelay.
Yodelay, yodelay, leedy. I can't do it. I just can't do it. Brian Call was great at it. So was Kenny Archer's great at it. There's quite a few can do it, but not me. Anyway, earlier on we played Ronnie Francis got in touch and he was telling us that he was his house was badly damaged during the storms and he and the wife have had to move in with the mother-in-law, and we were commiserating with him, and I played David Craig's track My Wife's Mother, which has got quite a reaction to people either agreeing with it or sticking up for their mother-in-laws. And I then suddenly thought, oh, what if my mother-in-law is listening and she thinks I was playing that and I was having a wee dig at her. So Mighty Mo in the Newton Ards, Maureen Barrett, that was not played for you. I did not even think of you. Not one second did I blame you for me losing my hair and going grey. Now, maybe your daughter, that could be the reason. But anyway, just to prove that I love you, Mo, here is your favourite singer, Mr. Frankie McBride and 5 Little Fingers. Oh, Frank. I've not seen Frank in a long time. If you're listening, Frankie and Teresa, all the best.
Came home last night to a dark and lonely cottage. I took the wreath of the door and somehow I stumbled inside. I just can't, I said, live without her. Give me one reason to live now that my darling has died. And then 5 little fingers touch my hand. 5 little fingers, too young to understand.
And there was a softness in my little girl's touch. It seemed to say, Daddy, I need you so. And in 5 little seconds, her 5 little fingers told me all that I wanted to know.
I could tell her little eyes were full of questions. I tried to answer, but all I could do was hold her tight. Forgive me, I said, for crying. But darling, your daddy has got such a lot on his shoulders tonight. And then 5 little fingers, soft and dear, touch me on the cheek and gently brush away tears.
And I knew that in her own little way, my baby was saying, Daddy, I love you so. It only took 5 little seconds for her 5 little fingers to tell me all that I needed to know.
5 little fingers, too young to understand.
Do you want your business heard? Contact the sales team now at stephen@phoenixcountryradio.com or call 07746 448 348.
February Country Music Weekend at the Abbey Hotel, Donegal Town. Join us for an unforgettable music experience from Friday, February 9th to Sunday, February 11th. Friday 9th is Claudia Buckley from 9:30 to 11:30pm, Jimmy Buckley from 11:30pm to 1:30am, and then Stacey Breen from 1:30am. Saturday 10th, Jim Devine on stage from 9:30 to 11:30, Michael English from 11:30pm to 1:30am, and then Stuart Moyles from 1:30am. Sunday the 11th finishes off with Mike Denver from 3 to 5pm. Package only €239 per person sharing, including 2 nights bed and breakfast plus admission to all dances. Stay Sunday night for an extra €35 per person. To book, call the hotel reception on 074 972 1014 or visit the website abbeyhoteldonegal.com.
Raise the roof.
Mr. Brendan Quinn, and he's taken over.
I took a long walk today, like I do most every day. Helps to keep this old body ticking over. When you punched in 10, your time gets closer and you don't know when you're gonna be pushing up the clover. Not the man that I used to be. The years just keep on roaring by, and before you know it, your history, you're playing in that big band in the sky. So just keep walking every day, all along the wild Atlantic way. That salt sea air will keep your mind and body sober. To be. The years just keep on rolling by, and before you know it, your history, you're playing I keep walking every day. Every inch of valley here in Bay. It helps to keep this old body ticking over. Keep this body ticking over.
Hello there, this is Daniel O'Donnell here, and you're listening to Tony's Country and Crack Show.
Thanks, Daniel. You are indeed listening to Tony's Irish Country and Crack Party. Right, we're nearly at the midway point, but just to slip in another request, Sandra Reedy, who is from Limavady, has asked for Ghost Riders in the Sky. She just loves that song, and she can't help but sing along. Well, okay. Who are we to deny you that, Sandra? But here's the promise now. You've got to sing along at the top of your voice till the neighbours want to join in with you. All right, we want to hear you all the way down here, and no matter where you are in the world, sing along with this one. It's Hugo Duncan and Tony Allen from Foster and Allen fame with Ghost Riders in the Sky. Yeehaw!
An old cowpoke went riding out one dark and stormy day.
Yeehaw!
Upon a ridge he rested as he went along his way. When all at once a mighty herd of red-eyed cows he saw plowed through the ragged skies and up a cloudy draw.
Their brands were still on fire and their hooves were made of steel. And their horns were black and shiny, and their hot breath you could feel. And the bolt of fear went through him as he thundered through the sky, for he saw the riders coming hard, and he heard their mournful cry. Yippee-i-oh!
Everybody, come on!
Yippee-i-yay! Ghost riders in the sky. Their faces gaunt, their eyes were blurred, their shirts all soaked with sweat. He's riding hard to catch that herd, but he ain't caught them yet. 'Cause they've got to ride forever on that range up in the sky, on horses snorting fire. As they ride on, hear them cry.
As the riders passed on by him, he heard one call his name. If you want to save your soul from hell, riding on our range, why then cowboy, change your ways today, or with us you won't ride, trying to catch the devil's hair across these endless skies. Yippee-i-oh! Yippee-i-yay! Ghost riders in the sky. Yippee-i-oh! Yippee-i-yay! Ghost riders in the sky. Ghost riders in